Where's my phone? Oh, there it is. Guess what, guys? It's Monday! So right now, I gotta quickly grab my VIN number. Just cause apparently there's a recall going on with my car. So that's fun. I don't know why. I know why. Something to do with security systems. Hyundai, lovely. But yeah, fun. Well, there we go. This is not the earliest I've obviously gotten the newsletter, as sun's clearly up, but it's up now, and just to make sure that we're not having issues, Jesus Christ, go ahead and just type in the beginning of the Tekkit Records URL. Obviously, you can tell that I've come here frequently. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and get logged in real fast. I'm not going to show you guys my login information just because, yeah, why would I do that? It's my account as an owner, so. But it's nice having that all done. It makes life easier. And here, time for the moment of truth. Its latest is the easiest way to get there, and then scroll down. Will it load? Yes! The newsletter is there in its full entirety. There you go. So, not gonna reveal too much, but yeah, that's all there. So, gonna get some lunch right now. Because I'm hungry. Wifey wants something to eat. More or less a snack in my personal opinion. Because donuts aren't lunch, but happy wifey, happy lifey. Anyways, though, I'm going to get myself Subway because I like Subway. I know it's not the most healthy option out there on the market, but I don't give a shit. Is ready for Tuesday. And, well, it has been a day so far. I haven't recorded much, mostly just because I've been working on my laptop, getting lyrics up onto Genius for an artist. I'm not going to say names because we haven't announced things. Hopefully by the time this vlog comes out, we have announced who the artist is. And then after this, I'm gonna head out. I'm stop by my work because I do want to grab some of my C4 energies, namely 2 of them. So because you know they're sitting there, and I'm gonna be buying more anyways this upcoming week. So I don't care, and they're mine anyway. So I'm allowed to take them. Plus, I get a chance to say hi to some coworkers before I gotta head to Vista, which is like a 5-minute drive. Where I need to be is like 5 minutes away from there, so like it's fine. I get to say hi to some people I don't normally get to say hi to, so that'll be nice. And yeah, but just gonna take a quick shower and then we're gonna go and do that. I don't know why I'm doing that. Bright sun. I love the bright blinding sun. So great. And I'm leaving later than I had hoped. I think I should still have time to stop at my work real fast. Presuming it's not busy this time. I don't know, I may or may not go. It's iffy. If I do stop by, it'll be later in the day. That's for certain, just because I do want my drinks. I do want my drinks. You have no idea how much I want my drinks. go! So, I've been watching a lot of Mythbusters and also listening to a lot of Adam Savage, a lot of his things that he talks about in his videos, or I guess their live streams, and I've only been able to catch the uploads of them because a lot of them are in the past, especially during the pandemic, and he's been asked a lot of questions, and he obviously answers the questions he's asked. That's what he does, and the dude just knows a lot. It's great to put on in the background because it's perfect for just listening and stuff like that, because there isn't any potential visual element there. There's a lot of content out there I have to physically look at if I want to be able to get what's going on, but not here. And I really like that. Mostly just because it's convenient, especially when I have to work on the computer when I'm sourcing data and information. Now, of course, I can't do that kind of stuff when I'm looking for things to review for the newsletter. And speaking of the newsletter, Casey might be contributing quite a bit this upcoming edition of the newsletter, it looks like. So that'll be very nice. That'll be very, very nice. Take a lot of work off my shoulders. And knowing what I can do when I'm not working and when I do sit down at the computer and I just get shit done, I can get reviews done easy. I can get things like that done, no problem. And that's really nice. That's a really nice thing that I'm capable of doing, and it makes me happy that I'm capable of doing that. And it goes to show that the newsletter doesn't have to be as stressful as it has been for me. It goes to show that it's something that can be done. I think this weekend ended poorly for the newsletter, at least putting that together because of issues with getting the interview done on time. I can't speak for Casey's end of things, obviously. I just can speak on my end of things. And it is not the best of circumstances to be in, but it's not the worst of circumstances to be in, if that makes sense. And, there's just a whole lot to this. There's a whole lot of layers to this, and it's hard to really keep track of, and it's hard to really focus on. But, it is what it is, and you make do, you get through shit, and you push through it, and you don't quit. Don't ever quit. Don't make excuses to quit, just don't. Okay? Just get shit done, is what I have learned. It's a learning process for sure, and when you're doing things on your own, or with just one other person, it's a long and it's a tedious process. So, you just do what you can. And I think that's the best anyone could ever hope for. Into the darkness I go, to go ahead on a grand adventure, to get C4 energy from my work. Because I store some there, but considering the fact that yours truly didn't work this past weekend due to illness in the family, I have 5 C4 energies just chilling at work that I would like to drink. Yes, I am a fiend. A special kind of fiend. I like C4 energy drinks. I don't know where I was going with this. Okay, guys, there's something I really want to get called aerogel. I just learned about it, and it looks like the coolest thing ever. It's this translucent thing that looks ghostly, and it just looks so cool. I just saw this thing with Adam Savage and Neil deGrasse Tyson and some other guy I don't know, and they were holding it and stuff like that, and it's 99.9% air, and it's like, what the fuck? I want some of this, and apparently you can get some for like $17, like 17 or $49, like depending on what you want and the quality. It's like, oh my god, I need some of this in my life, like right fucking now. It's the end of the day. That fell right there. But just going to, let's see. Pretty sure there's some of this. Oh yeah, there's plenty of it left. Gonna get a bowl of that mac and cheese for wifey, heat it up, and then after that, once she's asleep, I'm gonna go back and continue working on music for a bit, and then yeah, I'm confirmed to do stuff Friday morning with Casey, and later that day I'm gonna go on a date with the wifey, so that's gonna be fun. In any case, I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, everybody. It's a Wednesday, and today your boy's gonna be working on some music. Well, I've picked the kids up. Maya's hungry, so I gotta get her food. So, time to make her something to eat. Oh man, it has been a day. So I reached out to a a label who owns the rights to a song that I sampled in a beat I made. Because I'm curious about the whole process, and I realized after hearing back from them, because they got back real fast, so it's like, first of all, that's super cool to hear that they were able to get back to me as fast as they did. But now they're needing certain things. Now, I did attach to the email the track on Drive because it's too big, but they want a link, so we're gonna have to figure that out probably. Gonna look it up on YouTube to see what YouTube has to say would be the best course of action. After doing that, though, they need I can't remember what the other item was, but they need one other thing. So I'm gonna figure out all the information for that. But I'm in the process of trying to get a sample cleared for a song. The sample is from a song called "You Wish." It's an instrumental track, instrumental jazz kind of like track, thing going. And I really loved it. Really love it a lot. It's by this artist called Nightmares on Wax. So that's cool. Going bye-byes. And it's Thursday. So yeah, that's right, other side. But we're gonna do some shopping, some other stuff today. Then I'm gonna make meeting notes when I get back for tomorrow. Then we gotta get the cow shot. Oh god, yep, fun stuff. Yeah. So right now I gotta go get Maya from school. And running a bit behind, but it's okay. It's all good. Everything's gonna be fine. Throw my shoes on. I've been working on the edit and for the not the newsletter, the fucking vlog. And Jesus Christ, I barely vlogged pretty much the most that week. Like all of the clips I compiled together, it's like 40 something minutes. And most of that's concentrated, I'm realizing, around the weekend. I'm guessing I vlogged a lot more during the weekend than the rest of the week for a change. Well, I didn't work the weekend, so not too horrifically surprised, but still. Holy fuck. And I almost tried leaving without my car keys. I need my car keys so I can drive. So I'm home right now, and I'm working on the list for the newsletter. And I sent Casey some advice about working on the newsletter, things that help me manage it. Because the newsletter, it's a lot, especially when it's like 40 plus pages. It's a lot of content to make. Like in general, I don't care who you are. You're listening to a lot of music. Like on any given week, I'm probably listening to 3 or 4, 5 hours worth of music. And of that music, like 2 hours is actually like really like of the like on like a big week recently it's been closer to um 4 hours of music, because when you have that many pages and you're talking about that many artists, like 50 pages is a lot, and you're listening to hours of music, and a lot of it is all right. It's not like the greatest thing you've ever heard, and you're reviewing it, because that first 30 seconds grabs me, obviously, stuff like that. The nice thing is with Casey now, like, starting to pick up his stuff, I've been patient with him. I'm a very patient person. I know a lot of people wouldn't have been. And it's interesting. I'm trying to speak a bit more clear when I'm vlogging, as I realize I don't speak clear enough, I've noticed. In any case, something I do want to talk about briefly is something I found very interesting. So, like, I realize this. Like, I've noticed hints of it beforehand, but looking at, like, because obviously I'm in business with my best friend, right? He's pretty much my brother, that's the kind of relationship we have. He's a cool guy, and I'm always gonna back him and stuff like that. If he fucks up, he fucks up, and stuff like that. But like, if he makes mistakes and he owns up to his mistakes, and he's owned up to all his mistakes. Now, whether or not he can amend those mistakes, that's neither here nor there. Because there are issues for him to work on with other people and stuff like that. But he's admitted to his wrongs in the past, and he's never repeated them again. When he's made a mistake in the past, he's recognized it's a mistake, and he's never done it again. He's not the kind of guy who's a repeat offender. I will make that very clear right now. And so I'll always be there for him because of that. Because he never repeats the mistakes he does. He's very good about recognizing when he's messed up and doing. Now, he's not perfect, obviously. There's things that he does repeat, unfortunately, but that's everyone. That's human. That's humanity right there. Everyone makes mistakes. Like, procrastination leads to a lot of problems. It's a bad thing, and everyone says, I'm not going to procrastinate anymore, but then, of course, they fall back into it. I'm just as guilty of this as quite literally everybody else. And that's how Casey is with things like that. Like, small things like that, yes, have, like, big impacts when you think about it, like, in the grand scheme of things. But in the moment, it's like, nah, it's just procrastination, right? But work on not procrastinating, and it's just interesting thing. And I've explained to him how I break things down when I work on the newsletter, how I do it. And with him, he's doing an interview, because he interviewed me finally. So now, because I've interviewed him for the newsletter already, and so now I have an interview that's going to be in the newsletter, which is really exciting, and I can't wait for him to put that down and for him to see how he takes it and what he does with it. So that's cool. And he also has, I believe, 2 EPs that he wants to do reviews for. So I can't wait to hear those as well. Well, I won't hear the EPs. I'll read the reviews and I'll be able to put them together. But that also means he is doing 75% of the featured articles this week, which is really cool. And I basically broke down, like, hey, I know you have these days off coming up, namely tomorrow and the day after that, and here's what you should do. Do the interview tomorrow when you're done with the things you need to do in the middle of the day after our business stuff's concluded. Trust me, like, it's gonna get the interview done. because that's the longest thing for you to do. So it'll save you a lot of time in the long run. And then on top of that as well, the next day, do both the EP reviews, as you know, they're short EP reviews. You know, there's nothing incredibly long about them. You can do both of them pretty easily and get them all done and taken care of and put out there. And it's pretty straightforward. And so he'll be able to get all those done. He won't be stressing on Sunday. I won't be stressing on Sunday. Because I'll be getting that album review I am doing, which is the featured article. But yeah, I'll be getting that album review done today. Not today, tomorrow. Because I'm putting the list together, and then I've got to make meeting notes later. I'm going to put the notes together once the girls go to bed. Right now I'm just putting together the newsletter, the list, the breakdown pretty much. So all the track reviews I'm going to do. If I can get most of those track reviews done today, like if I'm going to try and find 10 tracks that I want to review. There's already one I know I'm going to review because the artist finally put linked their Instagram to their account, so I was actually able to get images of them. So I was like, finally I can review this and have enough content to do it. So it turns out I'm getting dinner for everybody, just cause, yeah, this place in town called Honolulu, called Honolulu Grill. It's really good food, honestly. So yeah, and a quick update on the vlog. Great progress, actually. And yep, definitely going with the Quarantine Dad name. So yeah, well, Dr. Dad, not Quarantine Dad. Dr. Dad! Oh, that reminds me of something I do want to talk about. That happened recently. My wife had a shitty day at work, and the other day, and the reason being is because, first of all, because she was sick and had to call out a bunch of days as a result of that, you know, something completely out of her control, they said if she gets sick again, she gets fired, which is bullshit. I am sorry. I do not give a shit who the fuck you think you are. You cannot fire someone for being sick. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard, especially when you provide a doctor's note and follow company policy. Shut the fuck up. You cannot fire someone, in my personal opinion, and it's ridiculous to do so. This is why more people need to unionize, because this bullshit would never happen. Only in a society that is run by companies does this fucking happen. Alright, and on top of that, okay, one other thing. There was a guy who filmed her and made fun of her and got mad at her for wearing a fucking mask because she was recovering and had to go back to work and didn't want to pass it on to other people, okay? She didn't want to do that, so she was wearing a mask to keep others safe. And someone got pissed off about it, like, grow the fuck up. Don't make assumptions about people, okay? Grow the fuck up. Okay, sorry. I just want to get that over with. I'll put a timestamp so you can skip this, but it's fucked up, it's bullshit, and it's stupid. And if you're one of those people that do that, fuck you. Okay? Don't fucking do that. It's a fucking shitty thing to do. Just waiting on the food right now. Send an email off to try and get the music video for No Name filmed. Just trying to secure a location for that. And yeah, so just gotta hope they agree to it. Of course, I linked the song, kept everything all professional and stuff like that. Since we're gonna be a label, there's a way we have to handle things. So we are a label, and so there's a way we have to handle things to keep things professional. And so fingers crossed that this person's willing to let us use the space. Serum, one of the higher ups there, I've spoken with them already, and they're all right with it, and they don't see a problem with it. I even mentioned their name and stuff like that. So fingers crossed it all works out. Guess what, guys? It's Friday, which means it's time to get some bank stuff taken care of. It's gonna be an exciting day for me and Casey, because be able to get all of that documentation figured, situated, we'll have an official bank account, opening with Chase. So yeah, so that'll be nice. I gotta get going though. Man, it has been a day so far. So I ended up pushing the meeting back, but we got the bank account set up, which is nice. It's very nice and stuff like that. Still have a date coming up later tonight with the wifey, so that's nice to hear. And so, yeah, just waiting to see how everything turns out in the end. Hopefully we'll be able to get the meeting done today, because we need it done for this week. So I got it all scheduled out, got it figured out. Then I'll be on Casey to plan next week's meeting. So that'll be fun. We're gonna get this done now that we have the bank account. We're gonna settle on loan stuff. In the meantime, I'm gonna do dishes, because that needs to be taken care of. Getting some C4 for work, because I'm gonna need that. Because yes, I have some at work right now, but I need to get some more to replenish what I have yet to drink. So, just gonna get that situated real fast. And yeah, I'm not getting as much as I normally do because I already have 3. So, at work. So I'm probably gonna get a handful and then call it a day. And time to head off to work. And while I'm at work, I gotta get the vlog uploaded. It's been edited since yesterday, but I didn't have the chance to get it uploaded last night, because I knew I needed to be up in the morning, and so I couldn't stay up super late. And well, the day went about as well as anyone could hope. Got a lot done today, and gonna get a bunch done as quickly as I can at work before, of course, hopping into a Zoom call with Casey to get that all situated. And it's Saturday evening, but you know how it goes. Gotta get a charging box for wifey so she can charge her phone. Excuse me. Handled a business meeting, so that was fun. My boss emailed me actually and is aware that I'm probably going to be leaving soon, and so wants to sit down and talk with me about that. I had every intention of reaching out to her once I had things more situated, but it seems I was beaten to the punchline. I think there might be a charging box in my pants pocket. I am a klepto and keep a bunch of shit in my pants pockets. I am feeling like shit, and there's not really much I could do about that besides just take medication and hope I get feeling better soon. So fingers crossed. Boy. So right now I just barely got some food. I'm going into work a bit early today, so tonight I guess, and then tomorrow is gonna be my Friday pretty much, because I made sure I'd be able to be fully awake for my anniversary, and the wifey is gonna be wanting me. I don't know what I'm gonna do money wise, just because I was able to get this because in order to get the coworker to let me go in, I asked that they give me some money so I can get myself something to eat, because mac and cheese wasn't filling. I'm still very, very hungry. So I don't get Taco Bell all the time, so I figured, fuck it, why not? Going in early anyways, so I'm not feeling too good, so it's been a day. An artist decided they didn't want an artist that I had reached out to in the hopes that they would be willing to come to the discussion table. Decided they didn't want to come to the talking table because they don't want any oversight. I'm not going to put them on blast because they're a cool person. My question is, what do you mean? Like, there's no oversight. I'm just helping you out. Like, there's no oversight. I don't know what you're confused, what you're thinking's oversight. Like, we're just making, like, is it because you just can't release whenever you want, whenever you feel like it? Is it because there's, like, we're hoping that you're going to release music within a certain time frame? Sorry, this is a business. What do you expect? It's music. It's a business at the end of the day. I don't know, maybe I'm the asshole. I don't know. Okay. Well, Saturday's vlog is gonna be here because, yeah, pretty much I just took some more Dayquil just because wanting to help my immune system get back up because it's trying to fight a sore throat and stuff like that. And that's no fun, especially when I have to stay up all night and whatnot. It is what it is, though. On the bright side, I'm almost got another review done. And yeah. And on the downside, I have had minor issues with the automatic, but it's working now. That's all that matters. It's working now. And then, yeah, it'll be great. Let's go. It's gonna be that one of those nights. I can just feel it. It's pretty much like no matter how much like caffeine you consume, you're just gonna feel like shit the whole night. Like tired. Like I slept. I got good sleep. But I feel like I could pass out right now. I have felt like this since I got here. And I came in early. And I have felt like this the whole fucking shift so far. It's not fun. 10 out of 10 would not recommend. 0 out of 10 would not recommend. These are the worst nights as a night auditor. As someone who stays up overnight, it is the worst because you're trying to stay awake because you need to stay awake for your job. But you feel tired as fuck the entire time, and it makes it miserable. Absolutely miserable. This is something I will never, ever miss. And it's something that, unless you have worked these kinds of graveyards, you will never really be able to fully grasp. Well, it's time to write this conclusion here. And make sure that gets all nice and donezo. On a scale of 1 to dead inside, how do I look? Be honest. Because it's Sunday, bitch! God. I went from my throat feeling better to it feeling sore again. So, I don't know what that's about. It's my life, I guess. But, Jesus Christ, does it suck. Since I've been here since, what? Pretty much 9:30 last night. Yeah, I'm heading home. I'm heading the fuck home. Because I want to go home. And it's Sunday. And I gotta bring the wife wifey some lunch because she forgot it. It's okay though. Took some Dayquil, picked up the kiddos, and ready to go. It's gonna be a blast. Well, I just got done taking a shower. I'm gonna work on the newsletter, finish up some things. Well, actually, first I gotta take some Dayquil, just because it's been 4 hours since I've last taken it, so. You know, it's crazy to think about how much unions have started to grow in force. Like, legit. I have seen so much union power out there. It's in this year with the writer's strike, the actor's strike, and now the auto industry strike going on. It's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. And it's something that I think should have happened a long time ago. But unions are a good thing. They give power to workers. And I will always, always support them. 100%. Well, I'm gonna end the vlog now. Can't tell. I think I might be getting pink eye. For the second time this year. I think it's the second time this year. Unless I got pink eye last year as well. I just got wombo comboed pretty much with everyone's sicknesses of some degree or another. So yeah. Waiting on Casey to get his stuff for the newsletter. Newsletter's probably gonna be delayed. This is not my week. In any case, I will see you guys when I see you, and don't forget to subscribe. Alright. Rich Mix out.
I see you on the dance floor. It's like an angel come to life.